Hello, my name is Schwacke, and I live with Down syndrome, and this is my story. I think that that is hard for me. I also think that that is not always perfect. I do have some difficulties every now and then.
Tell me some of your difficulties.
Okay, my difficulties is that I tend to fade away. I get frustrated. I also get mad. Half the time I shut down. I have difficulty and struggling with speech. That I tell a story. Like, okay, if I go home and my mother is telling me how to explain how my day is, and how my day is. I can't. My brain may think it's slower, but I do know what I'm gonna say. I have to think about it before I say it. Sometimes I get upset because I have Down syndrome. Sometimes I tense up, like.
So what does that look mean?
It's a stare that I do all the time.
Why do you do that stare?
Because I get frustrated half the time. Some of the time I get mad and there's no reason to.
What makes you angry?
If I get attitude, I just put a stare on. Because every time I do that that's every day, and everyone changes. Well, maybe I have Down syndrome, but I'm a human. I'm very capable of doing the job. I find myself very intelligent.
Where did you go to school?
I go to school in Auckland, New Zealand. I graduated from University of New Zealand, and I have experience there. This was the past 10 years when I was a teenager, my typical teens, you know, and so I moved there because of my dad's business. So I lived there for, you know, how many years, and that's how I got mates, which means friends. New Zealand in America is different because of they don't use the terms of mates, but as friends here. They use the term of university than college here, because it's the American terms. What we say here in America is nothing like what they do there. I graduated from university. I also graduated from high school and university. I also so much of a man than a boy. I'm all grown up. I'm not living much anymore, so which is always good. Something over a year old, but that's in the past, so I'm focused on the future, my future. I can cook. I cook food. It's not has to be a everyday thing. It's just that it's hard to do. And I also can play sports. I'm very much athletic when it comes to that. I even participate in the Special Olympics. My favorite sport is swimming. Me and my brother, we have this bond, a connection that nobody can take away from me, and yeah. I love my parents very much. They are always there for me. I'm always there for them too as well. I always want to tell and send a message to anybody or anyone who has Down syndrome. I also like to say that don't be afraid. Don't be scared of your kids who have Down syndrome. But take a look at me, and I'm not any different. That is also what your kids is going to feel about themselves too as well. We don't have to have it, but it's a disability. It's hard, but you have to really overcome the handicap, and then once you do that, overcome your handicap, all you have is Down syndrome the rest of your life. Don't be afraid of us. It's okay to love us.